Micheal is the cinematic portrayal of the life and legacy of one of the most influential artists the world has ever known. The film tells the story of Micheal Jackson's life beyond the music, tracing his journey from the discovery of his extraordinary talent as the lead of the Jackson 5 to the visionary artist whose creative ambition fueled our relentlessly pursuit to becoming the biggest entertainer in the world. Highlighting both his life offstage and some of the most iconic performances from his early solo career, the film gives audiences a front row seat to Micheal Jackson's as never before. This is where his story begins. Hi, and welcome to MrsCottonCandy's Darling Life. Hello there, my darlings. I hope you're all doing well and having a lovely day. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today I have a Micheal movie review for all of you. Plus, I have my own personal Micheal Jackson story that I want to share at the end if you haven't heard it. That will be at the end of the video. I hope you'll stay tuned for that. So here's my vlog and a review for the... So my darlings, we're here at the Cineplex Odeon again to see the showing of Micheal. That would be Micheal Jackson, April 24th, 2026. So we're at the theater now, and there's the poster of Micheal. I think I'm supposed to go into one of those. I don't know. At the end of the movie. It's great. Come and watch I have a review of Micheal Jackson. So my darlings, I'm back from seeing Micheal the movie at the Cineplex Odeon movie theater, and it's Micheal the movie from 2026, and here's my movie review on Micheal. And if you don't know Micheal, I'm talking about the one and only Micheal Jackson. Yes. So, first off, the Micheal movie is 2 hours and 7 minutes long, and it's a drama musical, just to let you know, okay? And, oh my gosh, where do I begin? Now, I should let you know that Micheal Jackson's nephew, Jafar Jackson, played his uncle, Micheal Jackson. And he was phenomenal. He did an amazing job. Yes. Now, I'm not going to say the other actors and actresses' names because I might mess them up. So maybe I will put, as I speak on them, I'll put their name on the screen. I'm really sorry. I just don't want to mess up their names, and I don't want to be rude that way. So anyways, the young boy that played Micheal Jackson when he was little, I thought he did an amazing job as well. You know, to play Micheal Jackson when he was a little tot. I thought he did a wonderful job. And the man that played Michael Jackson's father, oh my gosh, did he ever do a good job too. I always heard, you know, like Michael Jackson's dad wasn't the, you know, the nicest man in the world, and this actor, he did an amazing job of that. So so as you can tell, and probably from a clip before this, that I did enjoy Micheal, the movie. And spoilers, apparently there is going to be another one, because at the end it said like something, it didn't say to be continued, but something along those lines. And I do have one kind of negative thing. There is somebody that I somewhat know who said that they, I'm not going to say their name because I didn't ask them if I could talk about them, but they did say that they worked on the Micheal movie, and so, and they were like a background extra, I believe. So in the movie, I kind of was trying to see if I could see them, and when they did the like shots of the background extras, it was very quick, and sometimes it was out of focus, and then sometimes they were out of focus, and sometimes they were it was just too quick, like they panned too quick. But I realized that the movie's about Micheal. It wasn't about, you know, the back, but I wanted to see my friend, and I think there was 2 spots that I might have seen them, but I'm not too sure. But I think that was pretty awesome that they got to work on this movie, because that's just awesome. And Micheal, he was just to me, he is amazing, and like obviously amazing singer, songwriter, what and all that. But as a person, I think, you know, I know there's controversy on that, but he wanted everybody to love life and be joyful, like be happy, and peace on earth, and I'm all about that. And if you haven't seen that on my channel, then I don't know, but that's what I'm trying to portray in my channel here on Mrs. Cotton Candy's Darling Life. So yeah, and I just, you know, I'll give my rating now. 10 being amazing and 1 being, I will give it a 10 out of 10 and beyond. I really did enjoy it. Forget the critics. If you haven't seen it yet, I think you should go and check it out. It is a good in my opinion. So that's Mrs. Cotton Candy's review there. Like, I just think, now if I had to compare it to, I went to, at the end of last year, I went to this show called Michael Jackson History Show, and that was amazing. That guy that played Michael Jackson there, he did an amazing job. The whole thing was just, I was blown right away. Now, if I had to take the two, you know, both are amazing, but just to be like in person, I don't know, the person, like, it was just, yeah. And for those of you who don't know, I will link that video, my Michael Jackson history video vlog down below, because I have a personal story about Michael Jackson, and I have it in that video, but I'm going to try to put it in this video for those who haven't heard my story of my Michael Jackson story, which is, in my mind, pretty awesome. It's so much fun too. So I will try to put it in here, and yeah, so enjoy the rest of the, so don't go away. I'm going to hear my story about this awesome person called Michael Jackson. And I never actually went to a Michael Jackson concert in my life, but this is a segue into, I do have a personal Michael Jackson story that I've been wanting to tell all of you, my darlings, for the longest time, but never really, there was never really a chance to do so. But now now that there is. So I'm going to get into my personal Michael Jackson story, and here it goes. In the very early 2000s, I went to see a cousin of mine who lives in Montreal, and he had his own little like condo, but I guess next door was, I think was the Fairmont, or I can't remember what hotel, but some like kind of fancy hotel, and that's where he was allowed to go and use the gym and stuff over there. And so he wanted to take me and show me around kind of thing. So we get in the elevator and we're going up. All of a sudden the elevator stops. And it stopped for like we kind of looked at each other because it was a little bit. And then all of a sudden the elevator's doors open. And all you could see were these, I wouldn't say bellies, but I don't think they're like, somebody's like two guys with the big bellies. I don't know, like they weren't like big, they weren't fat, but anyways, the elevator doors open up and there's these big huge guys standing there, and they're looking at us, and I'm looking at my cousin, he's looking at me, and we're looking at them, and they're looking at us, and finally one of the big giant guys were like, I think you pushed in the wrong numbers or whatever. And my cousin and I looked at him, he's like, yeah, I guess we did. So he decided to go back down, and then we heard somebody say Michael Jackson was staying at this hotel. So my cousin was like, "Oh my gosh, okay, well if that's really true, we gotta go all the way up to the top, like to the top. We'll go all the way to the top of this building and look down, and see if he comes out or whatever." So we go all the way to the top of this hotel, and we're actually standing on the like rooftop, which we're not supposed to be doing, but we were the two of us there, and all of a sudden, this was early 2000s, like I was like 20 or 19 or maybe even 21, 22, I don't know, somewhere around something like that, very early 2000s. So this is what I remember of it. So we waited maybe a little bit, but all of a sudden, Michael Jackson himself comes out of the hotel, and he's got two of his kids. Now this is back when his kids were little, and they had blankets over top of them, so you couldn't see. I don't know if you knew of that about Michael Jackson. He didn't want his kids to be part of like paparazzi and that kind of thing. They wanted to give them privacy, so they had the black whatever. And all of a sudden, I think there were people down below too, because they were like started to scream Michael Jackson. My cousin and I were screaming, and I think my cousin did the whistle thing. Michael Jackson looked up, and he started waving at us like this with his hand, and I couldn't believe he had like a massive, no offense, like I'm not trying to hand shame anybody, but I just remembered his hand was so massive, and he was waving at us up the very top, and I was just like, oh my god, he had like the sunglasses, like kind of like what I was wearing, and like sunglasses and whatnot, and just waving. I was like, oh my god, that's Michael Jackson. And so that was our my little trip to Montreal turned into be a Michael Jackson sighting of Michael Jackson and his kids, and I guess he was going out to do something. I'm not quite sure exactly what, but it was all supposed to be like hush hush, because celebrities don't really like to, I guess, a lot of them anyways, I shouldn't say all of them, but like the privacy and whatnot. But Michael Jackson, as you probably already know too, he loved his fans and too, so, but that was just amazing, and I'll never forget that, or most of it I remember, but all of a sudden those elevator doors opening, and all we just see was kind of like black and stuff. I guess that's what I'm looking for, stomachs, and we look up, and there are these big burly, they're the bodyguards, they were huge, and they were all looking at each other, looking down, and finally they said, I think you mistakenly put the wrong number in, and so we're like, oh, okay, and we But that was so awesome, and I'll, like I said, I'll never forget that. So let me know down below if you are a Michael Jackson fan and what your favorite song of his is. I have several. I love it all. Yeah. So my darlings, I just wanted to put this quick clip in. The Cineplex Odeon didn't have any Michael merch. They never got any in, which was really surprising. But what they did have were these cards, and there were more cards than just these two. But I wasn't sure if we were allowed to take each one, so I took one, and my husband got another one. And so there's the little guy, played Michael, and there's the nephew. And then this is what's on the back of the card. So at least they had these, I guess. So thank you, Cineplex Odeon. But it would have been nice to have some merch. They had some really good merch, Michael merch. But anyways, just wanted to quickly show those. And thank you so much for always supporting and liking and your comments. I always love your comments, so please leave me a comment if you'd like. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would love that. And thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. You're all amazing. And remember what I always say. Believe in yourselves. I believe in you. And you truly will go far. And that is a testament to Michael Jackson. Look at it. Sadly, he has passed on. But apparently, at the box office, he's skyrocketed to the top where he should be. So, yes. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. And toodaloo. And who's bad? Are you bad? I'm bad. Bye. Toodaloo.